31st March 2022. Morning Murli, Shanti, BapDada, Madhuban. Sweet children, on the path of knowledge, your thoughts have to be very pure. If you tell lies or do something wrong while earning a true income, you will incur a great loss. Question: what are the signs of the fortunate children who are to claim a high status? Answer: first point, they never perform any bad actions. They sacrifice their bones in serving the yajna. They do not have any greed. Second point, they give others a lot of happiness and only let jewels of knowledge emerge from their lips. They are very sweet. Third point, while seeing this old world, they do not see it. They never have such a thought as, I will see whatever is in my fortune. The father says the children who do that are of no use. You have to make very good effort. Song: our pilgrimage is unique. Shanti. That is a song from the path of devotion. You know that your praise is being sung on the path of devotion. Praise is sung and prayers are said to God. Whereas on the path of knowledge, you neither pray nor perform worship. Knowledge means to study, just as you study in a school. In a study, you have an aim and objective of studying something and claiming such and such a status, or of doing something in business. Many children learn to cheat and earn money in a certain way. Many people cheat for money. That is called corruption. They loot a lot. People even steal from the government. They earn money to keep themselves and their children happy, to educate them and to marry them off, etc. Here, there is no question of earning money. This is a pure study. Although you live in households, you simply have to study. Some children write to Baba because our pay is very little. We sometimes have to cheat. What can we do? You should not have such thoughts on the path of knowledge, otherwise you will go into degradation. Here, you have to remember the Father with a lot of honesty and cleanliness. Only then can you claim a status. Students should have nothing in their intellects but their studies. Otherwise, how could they claim a high status in the future? If you perform any wrong actions, you fail. By telling lies or performing wrong actions while earning a true income, your status is destroyed. You then experience a great loss. You have come here to become multimillionaires of the future. Therefore, you should not have any dirty thoughts here. If someone steals something, a case is filed against him. Some people would perhaps be saved there, but no one here can be saved from Dharamraj. Sinful souls have to experience a lot of punishment. There is no one who would not have to experience punishment. Maya makes you fall and continues to slap you. Internally, you have many bad thoughts. Should I take some money from here? Will I be able to stay here or not? I should save some and put it aside. This is the court of God and Dharamraj is the right hand. The punishment for such people is 100-fold greater. Perhaps no children do not know this. Therefore, Baba cautions you. Your children should have very pure thoughts. Many children write, Baba, your order is that we simply have to remember you while living in your households and that we must not do anything against Srimad. However, we have to do many things in our business. How else would we be able to earn our living? How could so many members of our family live with just a few rupees? They would starve. This is why businessmen put aside something for charity. They believe that the sins they commit would be absolved and they would become righteous souls. Righteous people do not commit a lot of sin because they are afraid of committing sin. There are many people who never tell lies in their business. They keep a fixed price. In Calcutta, there is a person who sells utensils. He has a fixed price written on a board for everything and he doesn't bargain. However, there are also others who tell plenty of lies. This is the study of knowledge. Your children are studying for your future 21 births. Therefore, you should tell Baba the truth about every aspect. Do not think that God knows everything. The Father says if you study, you claim a high status. Otherwise, you will go into the depths of hell. I do not sit and watch what sins you commit. Whatever you do it for yourselves. You destroy your own status. There is the mention of sinful souls and pure, charitable souls. The Father comes and makes you into pure, charitable souls. And so, you should not commit any sin. Some children receive 100-fold punishment for their sins. They experience a great loss. You should not have the thought, I will see what happens later, but let me do this now. Such children are of no use. You have to forget this old world completely. While seeing it, you must not see it. We are actors and this play is now ending. We have completed our 84 births and we now have to return home. The more service you do, the higher the status you will claim. Service done through exhibitions and fairs take place now. Those who are making effort to claim a high status would think about going to listen and learn how others explain in different ways. They would continue to tour around and listen to how others explain. While they listen to others in this way, the locks on their intellects open. Many children write that the locks on their intellects open by them listening to people at the exhibitions. Baba gave them a lot of help. Baba helps a great deal in this way, but some do not realize it. They think that they explain very well. True children, however, would understand that Baba helped them a great deal. There can be a lot of progress made by your doing service at the exhibitions. You are the children of the ocean of knowledge. By staying in remembrance of Baba, you receive a lot of power. You claim the kingdom of the world through the power of yoga. Simply remember, you have to follow Srimad and claim your inheritance from Baba. An income is earned when you follow Srimad. Nothing of this world is of any use. Everything is to be destroyed. You are stars of knowledge. You are making Bharat into heaven. You have to become worthy of becoming residents of heaven here at this time. You must sacrifice your bones for the yajna. Such souls would not have any other breed. Those who do not have it in their fortune will continue to perform wrong actions. Here, you have to become bestowers of happiness. The Father says, I have come to make you into bestowers of happiness. You must become that too. Such souls only let jewels of knowledge emerge from their lips. They do not say anything devilish. Instead of telling lies, it is better not to say anything. You have to become very sweet and reveal the mother and father. It is about Baba that they have written that those who defame the Sadguru cannot reach the destination. You should not have any bitterness or defects, etc. There are many people who become very upset when they do not receive something. However, your children should consider that to be an exam and remain silent. Previously, the great rishis and munis used to say they did not know God. If they were to say it now, no one would believe them because people would think, how can someone who doesn't know God show us the path? Nowadays, many people have become gurus of the one another. A Hindu woman's husband is said to be her guru and her God. Would a guru grant salvation or make someone impure. You now know that the Guru and the bridegroom of all the brides is only one. He is the mother and father and BapDada. He is everything. Those people then say this of their husbands, but it is not like that here. Here, you souls are being taught by the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Your souls are so tiny and you have parts of 84 births recorded in you. The Supreme Soul too is a tiny star. A whole part is also recorded in him. People then think that because God is the Almighty Authority, He can do whatever He wants. However, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul says, it is not like that. According to the drama, I also have a part. Baba explains all of you souls are brothers. How could a soul kill the body of his brother? All we souls, whether we are male or female, have to receive our inheritance from the Father. You have to renounce this body consciousness too. Shivbaba, it's so sweet, and we are Shivbaba's children. We are brothers, and so we must never fight or quarrel among ourselves. If you remain soul conscious, you would never fight. What would Baba say? The Father is so sweet, and the children keep fighting. At present, human beings have no knowledge of souls. We souls are the children of the Supreme Soul. So, why should we fight? People simply say this for the sake of saying it, whereas you are these in a practical way. The Father says, renounce body consciousness. We are souls and we have to return home. You must only have this concern. You must make full effort. You have to become as sweet and lovely as the Father. Only then would the Father say that you are a worthy children or that you have become a lovely child. The Father is so egoless. He says, I am your Father, teacher and Guru. I am your everything. For half a cycle, you have been remembering me. Baba, come. I too have a part in the drama. Previously, clocks etc. did not exist. People used to check the time with an hourglass. Whatever is being created through science is for you. Scientists will not take knowledge. They have to become part of the subjects. It will be the subjects who build palaces etc. The kings and queens will simply issue orders. They, means scientists, will not disappear. They are becoming very clever. However, to go and land on the moon etc. is a sign of extremity. Science now causes a lot of sorrow. There you have things that give happiness. All of this will remain for a short while longer. When they go into it too much, everything is destroyed. However, you will experience happiness since you say Mama and Baba. You should follow them. Only jewels of knowledge should constantly emerge from your lips. People say that stones sang a song. Previously, you had stone intellects and Baba has come and changed you from those with stone intellects into those with the divine intellects. You are now singing the song of the Gita. However, those stones will not sing any songs. The Gita is a song. You now know the biography of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Those people do not understand the meaning of anything. Instead of jewels, they only throw stones at one another. Now you have jewels in your intellects, number-wise. Some let diamonds and jewels emerge from their lips. This is why they are called Neelampari, means angel of topaz. Sabspari means angel of emerald, etc. You are now changing from stones into jewels. Your duty now is to ask those who come what their relationship with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul is. Until they give you an accurate reply to this question, it is useless for them to meet Baba. First of all, they should know the Father. Then they would know whose grandchildren the Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris are. The destination is very high. Even the poorest ones can claim a kingdom for 21 births. It is no small thing to become a master of the world. You simply have to follow Srimad. God sends Himself to you children. He sends Himself to you for 21 births. He says, may you become the masters of the world. There would definitely only be jewels emerging from the lips of the children, for this is why they become worthy of worship deities in the future. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, become sweet and reveal the mother and father. If you have the slightest bitterness, you must remove it. You must definitely become as sweet and lovely as the father. Second point, you must not do anything without taking Srimad. Only by following Srimad do you earn a true income. Blessing, may you be Master Trikaladarshi and know the consequences of every action before you perform it by being knowledgeful. Explanation, Trikaladarshi children know the consequences of every action before they perform it. They would never say, it shouldn't have happened, but it happened. I shouldn't have said it, but I just said it. This shows that you did not know the consequences of the action and just performed it out of innocence, means ignorance. It is good to be innocent, but you have to be innocent in your heart, not innocent in situations and actions. Be Trikaldarshi as you listen to everything and say anything. You will then be said to be a saint. That is a great soul. Slogan, instead of copying one another, copy the Father and you will become an elevated soul. Om Shanti